Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about a new regulation which is starting up what's called an entrepreneurial parole program. This is actually a huge program for investors around the world that was proposed by Obama. Check out the video, I'll get into some details and let you know how the thing's going to work. Alright, check it out. We've always had this problem in the United States of getting people to come to the United States and get into an investment program. What I mean is this. There's a visa called the E-visa, and it says you have to be investing already in a business or a startup or something before you can even get the visa. It's almost this very strange difficulty I have with clients, which is, hey, should I start the business already and then we'll apply for the visa? And I basically say, yeah, that's what we have to do. So, as a solution to this, President Obama came up with a whole new program, and it's called the Entrepreneur Parole Program. And he passed this rule back right before he left office in 2017, and he set out a whole program with all the criteria of how an individual from around the world can qualify for this program to come to the United States, and live and work here for up to 30 months under this specific parole. Let me give you some of the details. Basically, the program works like this. If you are a foreign investor or an individual who operates and runs businesses, and you have a proven record of success in those businesses, you can apply to this program and get 30 months for you and your family to come to the United States to actually start that program up. That means that you don't have to invest prior to your approval. You can simply lay out the criteria, specify exactly what you're going to do, show them what you will do in a prospective manner, get approval, and then come and begin the investment. What the program is designed to do is it's looking for investors, it's looking for investment of capital, and it's looking for job creation. This all sounds very, very similar because it is. It's part of the EB-5 program, and it's also part of the E-2 visa program. So the parole program is basically saying we're going to give you extra time, additional time on the front end to come to the United States and get set up. So one of the major criteria they want to see, the first thing they want to see is your history of being able to invest or deliver on starting up a new business or a new enterprise that is successful. Another factor that they put into play is whether there'll be U.S. investors who are interested or would put their capital into that. Now this part becomes very, very tricky because essentially they're leading towards a partnership or something that shows a partnership agreement. Now the variety of these are many. Limited liabilities with limited partners, or GPs with LPs, or of course just different kinds of corporate entities where you can have a main entity with subsidiaries that are part of it. Now, what we're seeing right now is that a lot of people have their ideas of businesses that they have back home, and they're trying to open a branch office here. This, in fact, has been one of my favorite versions of an E-2 visa, because essentially what you're saying is I have an operating existing business. I'm going to take that model and come to the United States and open something with it. Most of my clients have taken their businesses back home and opened a branch of a sales and distribution office in the United States. This is a very common way to expand on a business that already exists and to open new markets, specifically the United States. The program itself doesn't have a lot of limitations. It's actually wide open. If you have the success and can show that you might have a U.S. partner, that would be one of the things that could get you in. They do limit that per entity there are 3 entrepreneurs permitted. So if you have a lot of partners overseas who want to come, you should keep in mind that it is limited to 3 per startup entity. I think the key factor here is working with an attorney that understands immigration law, because the way I look at this program is that you have to make it similar to an E-2 visa where you're showing success in the past and you're showing projected growth, especially with future U.S. employees. This is going to be the big portion of that program, along with what your capital investment actually is. Another part you're going to have to deal with in all of these cases is going to be the source of funds, demonstrating you've generated your income from a legal source. The program is really great. I'm looking forward to it getting kicked off. I know I have clients from the past who are very interested in it, and we're going to be promoting it and talking to a lot of our clients about it. If you have questions about the new Entrepreneur Parole program, give us a call and schedule a consultation. We can go over some of the factors and look at what your program might be and see if it's going to be something that's suitable for this kind of case. I hope that helps. Please give us a like or subscribe or hit a thumbs up down below and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you about what kind of business you're looking at starting up in the United States so we can answer, respond, and maybe help you with your idea. Take care. Thanks.